The Congress social media, of course, went viciously had been trolling me. Congress still has got a lot of importance to play in national politics, but the Congress should look beyond the leadership of Gandhi Nehru family. There has been a lot of nasty, I am saying it in nice words, but tera baap ka औकात क्या है, इस तरह की language. Still, I ignored it just because he happened to my father and just because he said that Rahul Gandhi is yet to mature politically, saying such nasty things, I can't even utter them. And having sexual connotations, implying he was a sexual pervert and what not. I decided to write an open letter to Congress, to Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi न्याय का बात करते हैं तो पहले तो न्याय अपने जो उनके आसपास के लोग हैं उनके द्वारा जो अन्याय हो रहे हैं पहले उसको वो ठीक करे.
Gandhi regarding your father and you being subjected to abuse by a Congress supporter. What was the context of the letter, if you can talk about that?
Well, since my book on my father came out, Pranab, My Father, A Daughter Remembers, and in that book I actually taken a lot from his diaries, and certain observations about Rahul Gandhi was not very complimentary. He said that he is yet to mature politically and he doesn't seem to be serious, his frequent absences, his travel abroad. So, about these, a few comments has been made. So, there are a lot of praises about Congress. There is tremendous praise about Dr. Manmohan Singh, even Sonia Gandhi. Indira Gandhi was his mentor. There is a full chapter on this. But everything was ignored, and the Congress social media and some of the Congress leaders also had been speaking against, including my father. And the Congress social media, of course, went viciously had been trolling me. A few days back, this has been happening since about a month. A few days back, on the sideline of Jaipur Literature Festival, I made a statement in an interview and I was asked about the views about Congress, current status. So I made very clear that I am a Congress person. Congress still has got a lot of importance to play in national politics, but the Congress should look beyond the leadership of Gandhi Nehru family. And a leader who has been the face of campaign of Congress in 2024 and 2029 and led the party to a disastrous defeat. And again another 2014 and 2019. Two Lok Sabha elections. And another defeat is round the corner. Everybody knows about it. So again and again, does it happen in any other political party? Does it happen in BJP? Anyway, so that was my contention, and I gave my view as a free citizen of a free country, as a responsible citizen, as a concerned Congress supporter. But, well, since then all hell broke loose and all kind of abuses had been heaped upon me, and not only that, dragging my father, the whole contention of that argument that as if Congress is like a zamindari of Gandhi Nehru family, and they are like the feudal lords who just dole out positions to people without any consideration of merit. And my father also didn't deserve anything. He was just, at the mercy of Gandhi's, he became what he became. Fine. That is also acceptable. I don't accept it. But there has been a lot of nasty, I am saying it in nice words, but tera baap ka औकात क्या है, इस तरह की language. Still, I ignored it. Then yesterday, there has been one Congress supporter. I don't know whether he's officially part of social media or not, but he's followed by very senior leaders of Congress. He's followed by many, prominent social media guys with whom I have worked with in my Congress days, in my short stint in Congress. So obviously, he's very much entrenched into the system. But whatever it is, he went totally berserk, saying all kind of nasty things I can't even, and nasty with having sexual connotation. Talking about not only a very senior leader of your party, late Pranab Mukherjee, who was an ex-president of India, just because he happened to my father and just because he said that Rahul Gandhi is yet to mature politically, saying such nasty things, I can't even utter them. And having sexual connotations, implying he was a sexual pervert and whatnot. So then I decided, and I responded to that, tagging Jairam Ramesh, tagging Supriya Srinath, tagging Rahul Gandhi, Congress handle, but there hasn't been any response. So then I decided to write this open letter, to Congress, to Rahul Gandhi, and tweeted it. And I also tagged media, I also tagged the Congress President Khargeji, I also tagged various senior leaders, because I am not going to take this kind of sexual harassment and abuse not only being said against me, but also against my father. I'm not going to take it lying down.
Since you also talked about Rahul Gandhi seems to be talking about the Nyay, but you demanded Nyay from him for the character assassination which you have to go through, and your father, who has been the President of India, has been subjected to that, the use of language. Any response on your letter you have got, ma'am?
Nothing so far, nothing officially. I don't know, I haven't seen my Twitter since morning because I was busy composing the letter and I was very hassled. But I don't think any senior leader has yet, condemned it officially. I don't think any senior leader has. Pawan Khera has reached out to me over the phone and said, he's apologizing, this and that. So I told him very clearly, an apology is not enough. This has been being done in the name of Congress. Congress should then lodge a FIR against him. And I haven't seen, and I'm not aware as yet of any kind of tweet or statement from any Congress leader condemning such language. इस तरह की sexual कैरेक्टर असैसिनेशन खाली मेरा ही नहीं, मुझे भी बहुत ऐसे बातें बताया गया कि मैं लीचर हूँ और क्या अंग्रेजी में, हिंदी में, और मेरा फादर के बारे में ऑलमोस्ट इंसिनुएटिंग दैट ही वाज अ सेक्सुअल परवर्ट, सो ये बर्दाश्त मैं करूँगी भी नहीं और किसी को भी करना नहीं चाहिए. तो इसलिए मैंने डिसाइड किया कि ये लेटर मैं लिखूँ. और राहुल गांधी न्याय का बात करते हैं, तो पहले तो न्याय अपने जो उनके आसपास के लोग हैं उनके द्वारा जो अन्याय हो रहे हैं, पहले उसको वो ठीक करे, तो फिर जाके जनता को सामने न्याय की बात करे.
You also questioned the leadership of Rahul Gandhi, and you said after that incident and your comments, you have been bombarded with these kind of sexual connotations as well. How do you look at it as a party, because you question the dynastic politics as well? Do you believe it is because of your statement these kind of remarks have been made against you and your father?
Of course, it is because of my statement. This kind of nasty statements are being against not only me but against my father. The problem with Gandhi family and their followers today, that they think that it is a personal fiefdom. Congress is a personal fiefdom. But for me, I'm sorry, I grew up in a Congress family. My grandfather was a freedom fighter, been jailed many times, was an active Congress worker. My father has spent his life in Congress. I joined Congress and contested election in 2015 when it was at its lowest ebb. And I worked for 6 years for the party to the best of my ability. For me, Congress is much beyond any individual or any family. Congress is much greater than that. And if a particular leader is not being able to provide leadership to the family, again and again he's failing. Why shouldn't the party look beyond the leadership of Rahul Gandhi or the Gandhi-Nehru family? They have done enough for the party. The Nehru family has done enough for the country as well as for Congress party. And a grateful nation has paid its debt by making 3 prime ministers and 5 Congress presidents in the post-independence India from one family. But, one has to move on. And just, if Congress supporters, if they feel that, it is just the personal jagir of Gandhi family, and they can do whatever they want, and everybody should be eternally grateful them for generations. Perhaps this is this mentality, this is this psychology, which is one of the root causes of the denigration of Congress today.
Uh, since you've written a letter, you have been aggrieved by these comments which have been made. What would be your immediate demand, if I may ask?
My immediate demand is, firstly, Congress leaders should condemn it. At least they should condemn it. I am not even asking for an apology, but at least they should condemn it, because it is being said against one of their most senior leaders. But if they also believe that Pranab Mukherjee was being handed over everything as a dole and he didn't deserve it, then they are most welcome to keep quiet. But at least they should condemn it. And I think, I don't know what is the legal provision of it, but as it is being done in the name of, as somebody is a Congress supporter, even Congress should also officially lodge a complaint against him.
You have been very critical of the party as a well-wisher itself. How do you look at the future of this party?
Well, to be very honest, as it is now, I do not see any future. And I do not see, and I'm telling it, people ask me that, people think I'm joining BJP. No, I'm not joining BJP. I have quit politics. I don't have any interest in joining any other party. And openly, I have said many times, I'm a hardcore Congress person. I'm no less a Congressee than Sonia Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi or anybody else. I'm a hardcore Congress. But is this Congress party true upholder of Congress ideology? I mean, that is something. This is not Indian National Congress, which fought for freedom. This is not Gandhi's Congress. This is not Pandit Nehru's Congress. This is not even Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi's Congress. Not even Sonia Gandhi's Congress. This Rahul Congress is just destroying everything.
Last up would be another development which has happened today. In 2019, Modi government conferred your father Bharat Ratna, and today Chaudhry Charan Singh and a senior Congress leader, P.V. Narasimha Rao, will be conferred the Bharat Ratna.
This is, I think, a fantastic news, and I heard it from you only because since morning I was so disturbed to look into the news, and you have made my day. Conferring Bharat Ratna, of course, Chaudhry Charan Singh ji also, but especially to P.V. Narasimha Rao, and being a Congress person, and the way P.V. Narasimha Rao was ignored in his party, been sidelined in his party. Even yesterday only I tweeted, there was a post from official social media handle of a person. And there were list of all the Congress prime ministers, but P.V. Narasimha Rao was missing in that. Yesterday only I posted it. So I think this is absolutely fantastic. He deserved it. He was the person who ushered in economic reforms in India. But Congress, and especially the Sonia Gandhi Nehru family, Sonia Gandhi and her children, never even acknowledged it, and they did not allow his mortal remains to enter AICC after his death. Today also he is ignored within Congress. I think it is absolutely fantastic magnanimity and graciousness of Narendra Modi's government to confer, to recognize the greatness and the contribution of a Prime Minister who belonged to Congress, who was a former Congress President, P.V. Narasimha Rao, to confer Bharat Ratna on him.